Alright, so today we're playing a game called Colonist.io. I accidentally hit the microphone. I don't know if that was picked up, but if it is, I'm sorry. But playing a game called Colonist.io. If you've ever played Settlers of Catan, it's basically just that. We're waiting for this dude to place a settlement. So you need resources to build houses and victory points. You get 10. So the settlements, which are houses, need to be 2 roads, and a road is one side of each of these hexagons. A city is an upgrade to a settlement, so you like replace a settlement with a city. And victory point cards are just development cards. You can do things. One of them is give you victory points. And then longest road and the largest army, which is I'll point out later. Alright, he placed a house. Alright, so everyone put down their house. Or settlements, whatever. I'm just gonna call them house because it's a lot easier to remember. It's currently Red's turn, so the turns go red, orange, green, blue, and I'm orange. Wow, very lucky. I rolled a 7. So what this allows me to do is put this. So this guy is called the robber. And if you roll a 7, you get to move them. And if someone's... yeah. So someone rolled a 6. Because the robber is on this 6, this does nothing. It's very good. And I'm gonna attempt to trade and see how this goes. Because I need the clay brick, whatever, in order to build a house. Houses allow you to get more resources allow you to get more houses. You know, and whoever has the most victory points, which you can get from houses, cities, and having a really long road, wins. It's a very basic game. It has a lot of pieces, but it's a very basic game. And so you just roll the dice, and if someone rolled 7, so they can move this. So I'm gonna attempt to make another trade. Alright. Trade failed. So the goal is to just get as many houses and settlements and all that. You know, the goal is just to get 10 victory points. It says it right here. For each 10 victory points to win the game, you get each of those. This is misleading. A city does give you +1, but a city actually does 2. It's just that because it replaces a settlement, which already gives 1, it's only a net gain of 2, because you're removing 1 and getting 2. So, you know. So just saying some stuff in chat. Good Red, you are out. Red is winning the game in my opinion, or at least is a great content. How, I don't know. Whatever that means. So blue thinks red is gonna lose. I don't think so. This dude's turn is taking forever. This game typically takes a while, so I'm probably just gonna speed up and cut out parts in editing this. To be honest, you know, nothing really special. Anyways, we were talking in chat, I don't really care. The main goal is just to get stuff. Alright, so shenanigans, some tomfoolery is afoot. So I have 3 houses, but he has a house and a city. A city gives 2, so that's the equivalent of 2 houses, so we're tied. He wants to give rock? No. No. He traded with green. Yeah. So green is losing, and green may or may not have trapped themselves. It's hard to say, but they can't go anywhere unless they build like over here. I'm just gonna assume my mouse shows up. Ooh, so perfect roll actually. That allowed me to get some wheat. And with wheat, I can do that. So they built a city. The reason I put the city here is, I don't know if I mentioned this, cities, in addition to giving you 2 victory points, also give you 2 of each resource that a house would normally give you. So, you know, that's nice. That's so much wood and sheep. Way too much wood and sheep, honestly. Yeah, so much. I don't need any of that. Yeah. Oh, also, yeah. So, since he rolled a 7, and me and red had more than 7 cards, we had to discard half of our cards. It's like a game mechanic to prevent you from amassing too much wealth and not spending it. Hey, it's me. I'm editing the video right now, and I'm going through the footage, and some of it's really boring. The next dozen minutes or so is really boring. So I'm just gonna like cut out most of it, and just skip until the game gets more fleshed out and stuff is actually, you know, happening. So, you know. Alright, and then I trade in those 2. Now I can trade in 2 wheat for a piece of clay, specifically because of this. I have a house on these docks, so that allows me to grain. Well, this is grain. Yeah, I call it wheat. So building this, building settlement, building a settlement or a city on this portal as a player to exchange 2 grain for any other resource. So, you know, and because my city makes it so I get 2 wheat. It technically means every time someone rolls an 11, that gives me 2 wheat, which I can then use in the port. I think that there is no clay. I'm just manufacturing clay with wheat. He stole a sheep. How dare he? They stole another sheep. How dare they? I'm just waiting for someone to roll up 4. Because when someone rolls a 4, I can do some shenanigans. Because 4 allows me to get clay, which allows me to build roads. I don't know why he thinks moving it there is good. I mean, I guess it blocks me from getting stone, but like, I honest to God do not care. Alright, so shenanigans are happening. Some tomfoolery, if you will. Red left. Apparently. I'm hoping this game finishes soon. You know, just some shenanigans. He's a robot. We don't like robots. Leave. I'm just waiting for someone to roll a 4. Cause kinda need the clay. Alright, so me in editing process again, I'm gonna explain this. I have the end screen freeze framed. Now, you may notice that green won, even though he had 7 victory points while I had 8, if you look at the menu on the right. Now, the reason green won is because he has a thing called victory point cards, which I explained in the very, very beginning, but I never really touched upon. So basically, you could spend resources to get a thing called a development card, which can do things such as Monopoly, which steals all of one type of resource, Knight, which moves the robber, just like if someone rolled a 7, and victory point cards, which give you a victory point for just owning them. And somehow, from pure chance, green got 3 victory point cards, which means that when he built the final house that brought him up to 7 points, the 3 victory point cards kicked in and brought him up to 10, meaning he won, even though he technically had less points than me. Alright, just hope that makes sense. See ya.